Hey, hi, hello. We're back. Actually, it is we. If you looked at the title, I'm here with my editor, Grim. You want to say hi?
Greetings, chat. I have ascended into being the co-commentator of this channel. Bow
He
before my
truly
awesome
has.
power.
He's risen among the ranks. He's been a very good feudal lord. He's worked his serfs very well for me, and he serves well below the king. It's great.
But yes, hello, chat. I am Grim Specs. You may know me as a frequent chatter on stream and also semi-frequent editor of the channel. I
Resident
am a
Yapper.
huge-ass Mega Man nerd and also huge-ass Doom nerd, so I imagine this should be kind of fun, because I'll actually have an idea of what to expect, and Crash won't, so I feel like that'll be quite interesting, a stream concept.
Yeah, I don't have the foggiest fucking clue of what's about to hit me, besides the fact that I'm gonna be hit with skill issues several times in a row, so I'm pretty psyched about that, honestly. Gabriel, we are live, yes? So
Yes,
glad you could
Gabriel,
make it.
I have been given an ascended form. I have once again been given flesh.
Seraph Grim.
I was going
Uh,
more for Symphony of the Night Dracula, but yeah, same vibes.
Fair enough. Alright, well, I'm ready to get this show going whenever you are.
All right, let us begin. The first map, attack.
Oh, ow, I got attacked first. Oh no, I got hit twice first. Oh no,
Yeah,
this is...
I wasn't kidding when I said it's like a literal hot start.
I'm in shambles already. So how you doing, Gabriel? It's nice to see you as always in the chat there. I'm having an alright Tuesday. I'm, again, tired as hell because for some reason I didn't sleep super great again last night, but that's just me. I never sleep good. There's two things consistent about the Crash Icarus experience. One, doesn't sleep good. Two, doesn't shit good. And you just kind of got to get used to that. Oh, that's you. Hi.
Yeah, see, I sleep okay because I get a full 8 hours of sleep, but the difference is that I go to bed at 3 a.m. and wake up at 11.
Yeah, I could honestly do that. I do that on the weekends, but then, you know, having a 9 to 5 kind of ruins that vibe.
Yeah, so it goes. Oh wow, I'm already out of ammo.
Yeah, I'm pretty low on ammo myself too, but, you know, we make do. Let's see, so you just got home. Gabriel, you just got home about 20 minutes ago, so you're glad here to catch the stream from the beginning. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Alright. You'll be here for plenty of master level goodness. You will not have any FOMO about things whatsoever. Uh-oh. Lost souls, please?
Oh yeah, to give you an idea on how hard this already gets right from the get-go, they put pain elementals in the first map.
Yeah, I kind of noticed and just murked one, so... Oh, sweet, the super shotgun. Hey, this won't be a super shotgunless playthrough. How about that?
Well, for this map, I mean, you're going to be losing it with the next map.
Oh, that's true. I guess that's a good thing to point out for the chat. So, Grim is hosting, and he has set it up so that way we pistol start off of every map, because for those not as much in the know, or as new to this as I am, the original master levels were, you know, I'm pretty sure these are community levels that were kind of assembled into an official pack, resold and purposed by id Software, and you know, originally being, you know, separate on their own, right? You would have to start with the pistol on each one. They were designed for that.
Yeah, essentially most of these took up the map 1 slot, so you had to basically play from, you know, pistol start every time you wanted to start a new map. Most of it. But it was essentially the master levels were developed by 6 guys? 6 individual guys, I think. And it's just, yeah, it's just like quality is like all over the place. Like occasionally, like for every like semi-decent map you'll get like a massive piece of shit. And some of the specific ones will come up more often than you expect.
It's Doom Roulette. I'm you know, I'm eager to play.
Yeah. Oh, I'm also realizing another thing with modern co-op is that if I die, I have to spawn off of you, so you have to get to a safe spot. It's like it's like Halo rules.
Interesting.
I'm learning new things too today.
Halo.
So now actually that makes me a little bit concerned for later, because that potentially means that if we both die, that might be a full level reset.
It's a good point. Well, That's actually kind of that's kind of a neat thing then. We actually have to both stay on our toes the whole time.
Yeah.
Hey D, can't really show up for the full stream, but you're showing up to say hi. Oh, it's nice to see you anyways. Glad to see you here, even for a little bit.
Hello D. How was it going? I have a voice now.
See. Oh, but you mentioned Halo. I'm taking it that you actually did play a lot of Halo when you were younger.
I basically played every main series game's campaign, exception being Infinite, because I was not going to pay money for that with how bad the free-to-play multiplayer was. And I've not played either Halo Wars game because I don't generally play real-time strategy. But yeah, I have played every single Halo game, with technically the only exception being the 360 release of Combat Evolved Anniversary. But
nice.
Yeah, I have basically played every single Halo game, and I'm gonna be honest, I think ever since I first picked up Doom, I think I prefer Doom.
Fair enough. I've never actually played Halo myself. I just know that my friends have they grew up with Halo a lot, and I know that when the Halo collection came out on Steam a couple of years ago, they were like kind of all getting in on that, and they were reliving every Master Chief meme they could think of. I was like, oh, huh. I was never a part of this. I guess I could have gotten into it, but it was one of those things where it's like I kind of realized just a little bit too late that that's what they were up to, and it's like, oh, well, I guess at this point it's kind of a little bit of a done and dusted cause. But
yeah,
you know,
I mean,
I was never.
Again, I still think most of the games still hold up really well. The only exception I think would be, probably 5. Well, some bits of 4 don't hold up great, and then you could tell that the original first game is very much a case of like, we only had so much time to finish this because there are a ton of repeated areas at different points. But I don't know. I still think for the most part they hold up okay.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, I could probably revisit them at some point, but yeah, it was just kind of weird for me because like I always I missed out heavily on the like console first-person shooter era. I wasn't into FPSs until I first played TF2, so like that was much later for me, like having a serviceable PC, and then also the fact that like I was very much into what is it? I was a Nintendo baby, growing up,
same.
so I didn't have any of that accessible to me.
Yeah, same. I was basically a Nintendo baby for the entirety, I think, up until actually Switch era, because I technically owned a Switch, but I didn't like most of the games that I had for it, so it was just like, I'm just gonna give it to my sister because she wants a Switch, and I'm like, I'm not using this. Probably
Fair
better
enough.
off if she has it.
I'm at the exit. Do you want to go, or are you looking for those last 2 monsters?
I somehow got completely lost. I don't know how the fuck I'm getting lost. I've played this game like multiple times, and I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
Go find the one teleporter with the white sigil, and you pop your way through. Or I could just hit the exit.
Oh right, you have to enter the teleporter twice because of stupid ass map design.
I did it on accident.
Right, yeah, because that's one of the other things about master levels that like bug the shit out of me, is that it's like compared to like normal. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there you are.
Compared to normal.
Yeah, it's like the normal like Doom level design you already like anticipated with like 1 and 2 are like completely throw it out the window or master level. It's like, yeah, you have to click on like this random wall and it'll open a door 5 miles away. Like, of course that's how it works.
I think even though I hit the exit, you have to progress it. There you go.
Yeah, spacebar for that. Alright. Next up is Canyon. This is the second and last Tim Willits map of the set. Which, Tim Willits was the guy who made 2 of the maps for Thy Flesh Consumed of varying degrees of quality. He's also the guy that you can blame for most of the problems in Doom 3 when you get to that, so that'll be fun.
Oh, cool. Now I know who to assign my hatred towards.
Well, one person at least. When we start getting to the cranium maps, I don't think we're gonna have the highest opinion of his work. We'll get there when we get there. But yeah, I was a Nintendo baby for like a pretty long time. But then in about 2011, I got my Xbox 360 with Sonic Generations and Halo Reach, and I have been pretty much like big on Xbox for like the entirety of the time since then. I'm not going to call myself an Xbox defender because Microsoft has a shit ton of problems with the way that they handle their consoles.
Oh, for sure.
Especially their exclusive, my god, but...
and it's always sad to see how poorly Microsoft botches basically every other, like, publisher that they kind of, you know, absorb into their, you know, their conglomerate of what they own, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I always think of, you know, kind of Rare and how they kind of just butchered every Rare title that they got once they acquired that.
Yeah, they really didn't know what to do with them for, like, a while, and then they became the dedicated Sea of Thieves dev, and then they could never do anything else.
Yeah, I grew up with, like, I mean, I think I've mentioned, but, like, some of my favorite Nintendo games growing up was, like, I played a lot of Pikmin when I was younger. I have so many fond memories of Pikmin. I spent probably, yeah, no, on my first playthrough of Pikmin 2, I spent 80-something days to actually complete it because, wow, you know, children, not great at video games, right? It takes way longer. But then even further than that, I love just playing the game so much. I did a personal challenge to, like, grind up from the, like, I don't know, 20,000 or so Pokos you normally end the game with to, like, a full, oh, hello there. To, like, a full, like, 30,000 just on enemies alone. It was, yeah, I don't have any bullets. It took a long time. In fact, I think I expanded my, my game's length all the way up from, like, you know, the 80 days to, like, 300 or so. Something like that. I played a lot of the same shit in Pikmin 2 because I enjoyed it so damn much.
Yeah, I think the only reason I ever owned either of the Pikmin games was not even so much to play them, it was more so I could get the Captain Olimar trophy in Melee.
Oh, was that a thing where it's like if you had a save file, that's how you got some of the trophies?
I think I want to say the Pikmin, that trophy is the only one, at least in the final game, that does that. I know there were like a few trophies where it's like Japan exclusive, and it's like, yeah, you had to go to like the Nintendo Space World event so they can give you a memory card so that way you can upload the trophy onto your save account.
Yeah, that sounds like early Nintendo.
Yeah,
Forgetting that Nintendo America will just not do events like that.
Yeah, Nintendo the Kings of make everything 10,000% more complicated.
And punish all of your fan game designers too. Don't forget that. That's a crucial part of the Nintendo grind.
Yeah, although while I was actually looking it up, surprisingly Nintendo hasn't gone after like nearly as many fan games they think as people expected them to. It's just a lot of the higher profile ones they tend to shut down.
Yeah, well, you know, which is a shame considering the higher profile ones are the ones of quality, or the ones of highest quality.
I feel like the only one where it's just like, oh, I can kind of understand why they do this was the Metroid 2 remake, because then like literally 3 months later they announced, oh yeah, we're remaking Metroid 2 on 3DS. I'm like, okay, you know what? That one's fair.
Yeah, that one kind of makes sense. Even if it just still does come off as a dick move, all things considered.
I mean, yeah, it's still a dick move regardless, but like at least you can make the argument like, okay, well, yeah, if you're trying to make your own Metroid
this
2
would
remake,
in fact
you
affect the
it.
trout population.
Yeah, and there's like, oh yeah, there's a free version that's like debatably better, or at least like, you know, depending on who you ask, is like, okay, I can kind of maybe understand why you shut that one down. Oh, I guess you died. All right.
Yeah, I went exploring into a pit, and it was in fact a pit. There was no recourse out of there. Let's see, Gabriel, you played a lot of Super Mario Sunshine in your GameCube. That was actually really hard. Yeah, no, I never like properly 100%ed Mario Sunshine. Like I gave up on 64 100%ing it like around 118 stars, like literally at the home stretch. But also, like, I didn't even get that far in Mario Sunshine, because, like, man, the blue coins were just absolutely the worst to have to try to go at. There's no way I ever wanted to actually go after all those fuckers playing that game.
I think I've only ever 100%ed Sunshine once in my life. I don't think I'm ever going to do it again, because the postcard is not worth it.
There are certainly much better things you could do with your time.
Yeah. I still also have the pachinko PTSD too.
Oh yeah, that's kind. I don't know. That one's kind of tough, but it's honestly I've had much worse experiences. You know.
Yeah. Honestly, though, I do have to agree. I think the blue coins are absolutely the worst part because, like, it sucks that they don't give you a tracker for them. I think that's like just
awesome.
like all you needed to do was just give like an area tracker of like, oh, this is how many coins you've gotten in this area. That would have been like so much less of a pain in the ass. Oh, there are enemies over here.
It would very much help.
All right, hold on. I think that should be all right. Yeah. Oh, the other thing I was also going to say before is that it feels so weird actually playing this on mouse and keyboard again. I have played Doom like practically religiously on controller that playing it on mouse and keyboard feels so foreign to me.
Wait, here's some shotgun shells I haven't picked up yet. Sweet. Okay, I can play the game now.
Yeah, chat. I've actually had this conversation with him. I said I'm the weird Bizarro guy who has to play Doom on a controller and Mega Man on keyboard.
That was weird. I think I lagged I rubber banded my way off a platform. Yeah, no, that is ooh. that is a hell of a statement to make still. It's chilling to hear every single time.
Although I think, to be honest, I could probably still play the X games fine on controller. Just the only thing I refuse to do involving the X games is play the Legacy Collection ports of the SNES trilogy. That is the only thing I refuse to do because the fucking input lag is just horrendous.
It is bad. It is very bad. It is. I mean, you know, I played it on the Legacy Collection, and you know, there is no denying it's bad. I wouldn't say it's so impossible to play bad, but then again, I'm, you know, guessing there's a certain bias when it's like you're used to the controls feeling very good, so the moment they go from very good to like okay is like unacceptable.
Well, it's more so like it goes from like perfect to this is unplayable. That's how it feels for me. Like there is shit that I can only do on either keyboard or like the GameCube port of those X games that I cannot do on the Legacy Collection. It's just like impossible because of how bad the input lag is. Okay, I have completely forgotten where the blue key is.
Yeah, I'm taking a look now too. Ooh, bullets. Oh, I love bullets.
I think the other thing that also isn't helping right now is I think while I was trying to adjust the settings for the stream, I somehow turned off like the you get hit, the screen flashes red to indicate you're taking damage, so I can't tell when I'm like almost dead.
Oh, yeah, that was the weird thing. I actually noticed that because I was getting that when I spawned in, but then after I respawned once, it kind of stopped working. And I think I actually started getting your screen flashes.
Okay, because this is all right. Then I'm guessing the co-op then is just still a little bit glitchy then.
It's a little bit bugged. It's still good. It's still good.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure if that was just like oh, I'm playing this on via my laptop, so that's why like the setting got fucked, or if it's just co-op's just acting weird.
Yeah, I think it might just be co-op is a big problem. There's that chain gunner. Oh, hey, here's the blue key. I got it. It was up the very, very large elevator in that gray room. Gabriel, your experience with Doom has always been in console your whole life. It includes the new ones and Ultra Nightmare. Fair. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you're, that's what you're used to. That's what you're used to. It makes more sense to, you know, play it that way. I've just, the moment that the console goes off of is no longer on GameCube, I'm like, oh, I don't really know how to make this work anymore. Like, every GameCube game, I will say, was very, very well designed for, you know, the controller it had. It had, but other consoles, just like I never really understood how controllers worked quite as well. I mean, at the very least, I could say, you know, I now understand it more for like Mega Man or something like that, but otherwise, like, consoles are very much not my natural state of being.
Yeah, see, for me, consoles were always like my go-to. Like, I only... Well, like I've explained to you before, like, I don't actually have a Steam account. So,
right.
Like, I basically have, like, been exclusively, like, only playing through shit through console. which has been fine for me for the most part. But yeah, it's like, there's definitely, when it comes to like controllers and whatnot, there's like very much like, oh, I have to use this controller to play this game specifically, because it just does not feel right to play it on like anything else. Like most 2D platformers, like I cannot play this with an Xbox controller because it's just not built for it.
Yeah. Like I would never play, say, like, I don't know, Mario 64, or not Mario 64, like Paper Mario, without a GameCube controller. It just makes too much sense. Or if I'm playing the original Paper Mario, you know, I'd probably have to find an N64 controller.
Yeah, it's like one of those weird things. Like I'm thinking back to a Kirby 64, and it's like, yeah, if I had to play this on like a Wii U Pro controller, it would probably feel so foreign to me, because it's like, it's debatable. It's probably better than playing on an N64 controller, but I'm so used to the just weird, awkward shape of the N64 controller, and it's like I can't play it any other way.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. The couple of times I've held that N64 controller in my hands, I'm like, oh, I would rather be holding anything else right now. This is like trying to hold like a banana, a sphere, and like a full meal all in your hands at once. It's not a pleasant tactile experience.
Yeah, I lovingly named it the Dino Foot controller. But I got like nearly 300 cells, and I have not found a plasma one yet.
Yeah, I know, right?
There it is. There we go.
Hey. Complain and ye shall receive.
Yeah, the one thing I always remember about this map that's like so weird about it is that like you have to do a full loop around, and then like you'll end the map with 0 secrets, and then like you'll do another loop around, and suddenly all the secrets are open. I think we're almost at the end. I don't think there's that much left of this map.
Nice. Say this map does actually look quite nice. I mean, I'm appreciating all the marble textures in here now. Oh god, that's a chain gunner. Oh hey, that's a BFG.
It's just so funny to hear that. Oh yeah, nice BFG right as we're at the end of the map, by the way.
True, it's not very helpful.
But it's so funny to hear you say like, no, I think this map looks really nice actually, and it's like you're gonna start playing like all the community made stuff and be like, come back to this, and you're gonna be like, wow, this looks like shit.
Yeah, probably it does. I mean, it is obviously a little bit more default than probably the way, you know, maps have advanced. Like I've seen a little bit of what was it, Ev Eternity 2 that just got released from watching Pink's channel, and like yeah, that was that looked very, you know, graphically not, I can't really find the words for it, but advanced in comparison. Oh hey, I got telefrag, nice.
Oh wait, did I telefrag you?
Yeah, I think you did. You did.
Okay.
I'm out of ammo now.
One thing we have to be mindful of then is that we can accidentally telefrag each other.
Fair enough. Well, it's at the end of the map, so it doesn't matter anyways.
Yeah, it's fine. It's that. I was like, oh yeah, that absolutely could be a problem. So yeah, if teleporters show up, be mindful of that.
Hey, Eris, there's something to be said about the lo-fi custom maps that are playable in vanilla. Do you have thoughts on that as the resident WoD player?
Oh yes, I do recall that Pig Serpent is like the one member of your usual group that does play a lot of Doom mods.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think there is. I mean, I can't exactly speak to, you know, being able to play the lo-fi, you know, Doom mods that are playable in vanilla, but I do understand the charm of being able to be like, okay, well, this is just something that is like, you could absolutely make this in, you know, the original engine that something was is based off of. I did not have a good run-in with a chain gunner. I'm trying to think of games that are like...
Quake being actually scary in 140p makes me appreciate that graphical quality. You know what? Fair. That's really funny.
Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense.
I feel like Quake in 140p is just Dusk by David Zemansky. Or it just becomes like Squirrel Stapler at that point.
Squirrel Stapler. Fucking... That's one of those like... That's one of those, like, pseudo-horror games I'm looking at, and I watch, I'm like, okay, this is kind of funny to watch for the first time, but I'm like, this is I don't know. It seems like it's on brand with like humor, but I get very tired of it like the moment that I finished it. I'm like, oh, okay, this didn't really lead to as much as I was hoping for. It's kind of just like, all right, that I guess that was the whole conceit of it, and we're done now. And I never need to hear about Scroll Stapler ever again in my life.
Yeah, I know like the whole thing he was going for, Zemansky for Scroll Stapler was actually I think the same thing was going for Iron Lung, where it's like it's a lot of nothing. And then it like immediately hits you with like the suspense of like, oh, something is going to happen, and then you just get hit with like the payoff being either like the creature appearing in Iron Lung or God appearing in Squirrel Stapler.
Right.
Like, he has that down pat, but it's like you do have to get through like the points where it's like, yeah, there's a lot of nothing going on. So,
See, I think Iron Lung succeeded with that like concept a little bit more, I think, just because of the fact that Iron Lung like it's kind of like how I'm struggling to think of the actual name of the film, but it was like it was a film that was like kind of there was a murder that had happened. These two guys are trying to cover it up, and it's like it takes entirely within the same like studio apartment. The entire movie is shot within that, and you just have a couple of like, you know, sneaky camera cuts as like people walk in front of the camera or something like that, and it's like, you know, it's a small constrained space, and Iron Lung does the same thing where it's like, oh well, it's just this one you know, submarine you're in the entire time, and here's the reason why you're stuck in that submarine, and you know, roll with it, right? I think it does that very, very well. Whereas with something like Squirrel Stapler, it doesn't really do that. Like, you have a nice big open area, and it's like, okay, well, I've seen games that have just one big open area that advance a little bit day by day. It's not the craziest thing in the world. But, you know, on the contrary, when you have Iron Lung just kind of idling for a long time in these, you know, in the small submarine, you know, it's kind of at least a little bit of a novel environment with all the quote-unquote nothing going on.
Yeah, well, I guess Squirrel Stapler's whole thing, too, is that it's also trying to lull you into a false sense of security, like you're just playing, like, a goofy little hunting game.
I guess so.
Of course, I say that. The game literally opens up with, here's your dead wife, put squirrels on her.
Yeah.
But...
it's kind of like, this isn't goofy. There's got to be something weird going on here. It would be weirder if nothing strange hadn't happened.
Yeah, it's more so like here's something that's more, like, darkly comedic as opposed to feeling like, oh, it's supposed to actually feel like a horror game. And then, like, right. The further on you get in, it's like, oh, yeah, here's, like, ghost squirrels. Like, okay, that's a little weird. And then the squirrel bear showed up, and, like, you start reading all, like, the messages about how, like, they're in the walls or some shit. And then, yeah, the whole, like, God is coming thing payoff. It's very much just, like, a game that's, like, very funny for people to do, like, blind reactions to. Like, if you don't have context for it and just seeing, like, people go through and be like, what the fuck am I playing?
It's kind of the ideal streamer one-off. You know, if you're good at actually reacting as a streamer, if you give strong reactions. Otherwise, if you just kind of mostly be like, oh yeah, God's coming? Okay, cool. It's not gonna really work. Oh god, that's a Baron following me.
Once again, that is a Hell Knight.
I'm never gonna fucking get them right.
Misgender the Barons and Hell Knights till the day he dies.
Oh. Okay, for some reason I know Sunburnt is pink and that's gonna be the Baron thing, but I see a beige man. I'm like, oh, beige Baron, that makes sense. Yeah.
Like, it starts with B, therefore Baron.
Yeah, exactly. They're all Barons. Big Baron, little Baron, healthy Baron.
And you got the pink, the Hell Knights. Of course.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're pink. They're fiery, like the, you know, fires of hell. Let's see. Eris. So you haven't played. Eris has not played Iron Lung yet. You need to actually sit down for that. And mouthwashing. Is mouthwashing made by the same guy? I completely just like ignored mouthwashing. It was just one of those things where I was like, I don't know. I have other shit going on right now, and I'm not into like creepy horror games. You don't think so, Eris? All right, fair enough.
I think the graphical styling of mouthwashing makes, I think, you believe it might be made by David Zemansky, but I don't think it is.
Yeah, I think Eris is saying it isn't either, so I'll take your word for it.
Got it. Fires are pink. I mean, sometimes.
Drive into a lake with a dead squirrel in your trunk. That's just an average day in Alabama.
That's just the ending of GTA 5, but with squirrels.
Okay, that just brings me back up here.
Also, I think I did realize, but I think power-ups are still, like, only one person can get them, because I think you picked up the Mega Sphere before, and I couldn't share that.
Oh.
Like,
Damn.
It does
yeah,
look
I did.
like most like items, like ammo and stuff, is shared between, or like you could pick something up and I could still get it.
Yeah, the dual pickup kind of functionality.
Oh, I think I know where we have to go next. I think we're gonna go to the.
Mouthwashing reminds you more of Kitty Horror Show style. She didn't make it either, but that makes you very interested. Who is Kitty Horror Show Eris? I have no idea who that person is.
Yeah, that is not a name I am familiar with either. I would love to hear an elaboration on that.
I'm just gonna follow you because I think you said you have some idea of where you're going.
Yeah, you know, I thought I did. Oh, there we go. There's the yellow door, and now that should open up the corner. Yeah, now that's opened up.
All right, and I managed to lose you anyways. All right, cool. So okay. Oh, okay. I see some shots coming out right now. Shots are being fired. Police are attending to the scene.
All right, I think.
Yeah, you get him.
Oh, plasma.
Health bonuses, nice.
Okay, I gotta hit that button.
Armor bonuses, also.
That should
Oh, we
raise-
love
that
armor
raises
bonuses.
there. And I will take another plasma gun, please. Oh yeah, right. You can't. You
take
can't
my
get
first
ammo
plasma.
from other weapon pickups if you have it in co-op. I do forget about that. Yeah, there's your Baron friend.
Yeah, the Hell Knight.
Yeah, the Pahel Knight.
The Bahel Knight. The B is silent.
I'm more. I said Pahel Knight like he's pink, so he starts with the letter P.
I think it'd be even. Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of, oh, the Hell Knight, but it starts with the letter B, and that's why I can never get it correct. It's just silent. And then the
Reminds me of okay, all right. Do be mindful of this. Once you start stepping on the titular catwalk of this level, it will start lowering. So like we kind of have to go like close to the same time. Right,
Okay.
so like I'm gonna. All right. So
And
I'm
just
gonna
maybe
go, as
fire
soon
my
as
rockets
just
that way.
pick up the guys. Yeah, pick up the guys across first, and then. All right, we'll go
Okay,
on. We'll go
well.
on. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Audio desync. Oh god. There, that was close.
Oh, you good?
Yeah, I could see the platforms falling as you were moving off of them.
Okay.
I was just
Yeah,
that far
it's like-
behind.
Yeah, that's the like one terrifying thing about it. Oh yeah, and here's the stupid thing. Before you hit the exit, I think if the wall's open. I know like you have to like this is like two of the stupidest secrets ever. But like you have to like I don't know if I can get it now. It's like one of the wall like you have to like shoot one of the walls and then that like opens up 2 walls at the end that give you a shit ton of ammo that you can't use because you have to do pistol starts. Yeah, this is the first map made by Christian Cly, and he will probably be the person who will be associated with max levels the most because he submitted like 18 levels for this, of like which I think only 6 levels actually got accepted.
And it's still a pretty good showing. 1/3
His
is
stuff is
submission.
all over the place. His stuff is probably the most all over the place in terms of quality, I think, in the entire platform. But I think it's just because of the amount of shit he submitted.
True. There's probably you could probably even map like a pretty smooth curve of like, okay, well actually this one was when he was newer, and this one was when he was more experienced, kind of thing.
They were all made around the same time.
Well, you know, even still after you, well, yeah, I guess that makes more sense. If you manage to do well, the first one is probably you're still gonna learn something by the time you get to number 18.
All right. Unfortunately, I don't think I get the secrets of Little Steve.
All right.
Yeah, I believe, I'm not sure if he still works. Well, obviously he doesn't work there anymore because LucasArts isn't in existence anymore. But yeah, he used to work for LucasArts, I think, after he did this, which is pretty cool. But yeah, since then, I don't know what he's up to now that LucasArts is no longer an entity that exists.
I'm sure he found some other way to torture people with map design.
Well, as far as I know, I don't think he's designed another Doom map since doing the max levels, but I don't know. Stranger people have come back to do the Doom scene after years of, like, nothing. I mean, if John Romero's any indication, so, there's always a possibility he'll be back. There's one thing you always have to assume about Doom mappers is that they're never dead until they're actually dead.
I mean, true. All it takes is one nostalgic Saturday night to be like, God, you know, I miss making Doom maps, and you know, you go ahead and you make a banger.
Yeah. Do be how it be sometimes. Also, if I remember this level correctly, I believe we have our first appearance of Archviles in the Master levels. I don't remember how many.
Joy.
I believe since this is a Kristen Klein map, I don't think there should be any more than 2, but I honestly do not remember. I also actually don't remember if there's like any additional enemies that they add via co-op specifically, so that's another thing that I'll have to be mindful of.
Hey, we'll cut them down all the same.
Hopefully. I'm gonna keep dying over and over again. Speaking of which, I need a ammo. I need a ammo. Okay.
Dance my way into a shotgun, take down that guy. There we go.
I'll distract him. You shoot him.
Classic 1-2 combo. The Doomjob Brothers special, if you will.
Such a weird title for the stream. Just like sounds like absurdly sexual for no reason.
Well, yes, kind of. I mean, there was sort of a micro meme going around. I'm still not sure of the origin, but there is a micro meme of like basically any time you have 2 guys paired up in some kind of dynamic duo fashion, they're called the Blowjob Brothers. I don't know where the fucking meme originates from.
I mean, that is news to me.
It titillates me greatly, so I will. I've decided to use it.
I mean, the only thing I could think of that's come close to that is 2 guys sitting in a hot tub 6 feet apart because they're not gay.
I recognize that joke. Oh, this is a
now
bad idea.
Now they're sitting 6 feet apart because they don't want to accidentally give each other COVID.
Might as well rush back into this area. I died here, so fuck it. No point in playing smart. I have infinite lives. And you're still healthy.
Yeah, I'm at 112% health at the moment, for now. Until I get, like, bodied by, like, a random enemy I completely forgot about.
Which will never change. Surely.
Ah!
And where
I forget what the monster crossings are.
I guess I'll go... Towards the end of this hall? Alright. That should probably catch me up. I do wish that you going through the map would actually reveal the rest
like,
of the map for me.
Map?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a shitty room to be in.
Oh yeah, that's that by the sounds of it, it sounds like you've encountered a pain elemental and a chain gunner.
Perhaps. They kind of... One of them neutralized the other, so now we just have the meatball.
Do I have to like strafe run to get the yellow key? There we go. And
To die to these little things, aren't I?
I fell in the inescapable nukage pit, so I guess if you die here, I guess we'll see what happens. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I hear that sticking behind. Would rather not cause a full restart. Okay, well, yellow key, so now I can actually get in here. It's okay, you can come inside the house.
No, you have to welcome me in. I'm the vampire.
That's impossible. Italians are the exact opposite of vampires.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, most of us are already, like, pasty white already. We're, like, halfway there.
Yeah, but we absolutely love garlic, and we barge into people's homes unannounced and are usually super friendly and not reclusive.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Also, I have to say, I very much enjoyed the year-round, like, music roundup since it was watching other streams. It was very good stuff.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love doing that with
yeah,
Aerosmith.
Pictureman's still in the chat. Yeah, very much did enjoy that quite a bit. I don't know, maybe if things work out, I would love to be a part of one of that, because I have plenty of cursed shit I would love to drop on you guys.
We could consider it.
But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
But I know for the 2024 one, there was like one specific track that I discovered recently that fit like really well with like some of the stuff that's coming up, because it was like, I know you were like commenting on how like that one like Drake Delilah, like Hey There Delilah cover,
God,
hitting the fast forward button.
Yeah.
And then there was the Taylor Swift Aliens thing. It was like, I found a friggin' song that's like the ending theme for like an Aliens game on DS that hits it sounds like it's on fast forward, and like it also sounds like a lost Metallica, like mid Metallica track. Like
what the fuck?
Like it sounds like a lost Black Album Metallica track. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Oh my god, I love finding like cursed video game music. It is the funniest shit. I believe is it called Aliens Vengeance ending theme? I gotta see if I can maybe like, well, I'm not gonna do it right now, but it's
very least
so
you could post it in the
funny.
Discord later and we could check it out.
Yeah, I will absolutely post that in the Discord if you want to send it to your other friends. It is it was an experience listening to that for the first time. I believe one commenter said this is like if you had Black Album era Metallica with guest starring Foo Fighters and Chad Kroeger, but they were singing about aliens.
That's this way.
Where
Where the hell? Okay, where you need to use the red key. I see where it is. I forget how to get there. So I have to. I think I go this way from the starting area. And then
yeah, I think that big elevator we went down the first time. Yeah, because that leads to the exit where the exit is. I believe the arch file is in that direction too.
Yeah, Eris, sounds incredible, not gonna lie. Alright.
I mean, feel free to look it up. I mean, it is.
Oh, there's the arch
like
file.
I said,
Right.
Yeah, there he is. Hey, Archie.
Bye, Archie. I don't know, Eris. We make fun of you for listening to harsh noise sometimes, so IDK.
Only 47 minutes in. We might be able to finish even more maps than I was expecting to today.
Yeah, no, we're kind of blazing through this. It's kind of amazing what you can do when you have two people powering your way through all the enemies.
Yeah, I think that's true. I guess I always kind of remember like, oh, well, the max levels are like a little bit obtuse, and it's like, I think the thing that I kind of always forget about, okay, well, getting a fucking posse chain gunner spawned in on you probably doesn't help right now. I think I'm also used to these taking so much longer because whenever I play Doom, I always play it mainly to go UV max for like 100%ing. It's like everything takes like way longer as a result. But like when I'm just playing for the sake of just like, you know, finishing shit normally, it's like, oh yeah, this stuff is actually a lot shorter than I remember it being.
Oh yeah, definitely. It would be way worse to just have to try to, you know, find all secrets and everything else like that. Kind of like the difference between playing X8 100% or not 100%.
Need a stream of trying to show each other Christmas music or something. That's fair. I don't want to like, you know, ruin anything you guys already have like, you know, down pat already. But like, I thought that does sound fun though. I think I just like bad music now. I mean, listen, sometimes you just gotta find the so bad it's good tracks of just like anything, you know. Like unironically listening to just like bad, like actual like, you know, popular music or just like bad like video game music.
True.
I love me some, Wild Woody Treasure Cave music that sounds like the murder clown chasing me through the forest.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I remember showcasing that on stream. I'm trying to think of what other.
It's just like this music sounds like it's chasing me.
I'm trying to remember what other like. I know that there's got to be like some music. I'm like, this is objectively terrible, but I do love listening to it. It's hard for me to think of though. I have music very poorly cataloged in my head. I don't know. I don't really have a very good remembrance of even the things that I like. I'm like, oh wait, who's this again? And I kind of remember like this chord, but I don't remember what song it was in. I'm struggling to remember the name for this, you know, I don't know. The associations between songs and its bits and pieces are very poor in my brain.
Oh yeah, that's understandable. Although I am what you call a probably very degenerate individual in the sense that instead of having a Spotify, I just make a giant YouTube playlist and just put all the songs I like onto there and just put on shuffle.
Hey, well, okay, I don't do the shuffle part as much, but I kind of do the same thing. I have my
blasphemy.
I exclusively use my likes and my favorites for music. I don't use them for anything else. Which I'm sure many people, myself included, are a little bit chagrined at when it comes to actually, you know, boosting their thing in the algorithm, right? Because at least hitting the like button is, you know, meant to boost that. But considering I don't even do that for my own things, because I have my own, you know, music playlist already set up on my main account, it's like, oh, God. This guy.
Yeah.
But, well, it worked for many years, and I'm not going to stop doing it now.
You know what, bro? Yeah, Guido missed his favorite stand-up, penis.
He kind of looks like one, so it works.
When is the Rocky going to make a stand user whose stand name is Two Trucks?
How about one called Songs About Fucking? Because there is an album titled that, with a titular track. By the artist Big Black.
Can't wait for the Part 10 protagonist to use his stand Seabat.
It's fucking terrible. I'm so glad I've forgotten about Seabat.
I will never forget Seabat. Although I think my favorite thing related to Seabat has been the musical tangents mashup where they take the Seabat like noise and thing and then tune it to sound like tequila. Big Black Neutral Milk Hotel mashup album? Songs about fucking dead Jewish... Alright, well now, you've called me... you realize I'm gonna have to check that out later, Pig Serpent. Now. Whatever the hell that is.
I think I get the feeling that Pig Serpent might be referencing a hypothetical mashup of Big Black and Neutral Milk Hotel.
I don't think
it's just a meme. Okay. Damn. Disappointment. All right, I'm gonna take a walk through the toxic goop, so hopefully I don't die.
Hopefully, I think there's a stairwell at the end.
I should not have been collecting all the health bonuses. Why did I do that? I'm like, oh, there's blue shiny. I want the health bonus.
I'm watching it on the stream. It's just like I gotta pick up all the 1% ammo so I don't die from the 10% damaging floor.
It's not even that. It's not like, oh, I need this health to preserve my way through. It's more like there's a collectible on the floor. I must acquire it.
It's like trying to put a band-aid while you're like bisected in half. Although to be fair, if you were in an animated movie, that would somehow fix everything.
True. I like to imagine myself as an animated character.
You have cancer? Just put a band-aid on it, you're fine.
Exactly. Ow? Why did I die there?
Wait, what?
Oh, oh, you telefragged me? That was a teleporter. I didn't even notice.
Oh god, okay. Alright, I know you said you were worried that you weren't gonna have enough clip stuff for us to edit. That is absolutely a clip. Holy shit, that was funny.
Beautiful.
I was wondering, like, wait, why did you die twice? Oh my god. Wow, we only just started and I'm already feeling lightheaded. That's a good sign.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's also surprising just how much talking for 2 hours straight will eventually make you feel lightheaded and dry in the mouth.
Yes. Well, speaking of which, while I'm currently not getting shot, I'm gonna take a drink of water.
Fair enough. Gabriel, you say you use Apple Music usually, and it works for you. Yeah, fair enough. I don't participate in the Apple ecosystem, but you know, I guess if it works. I just remember the iTunes library like way back in the day when Macintosh, what am I saying? When Apple still made like the fucking Macintosh thick computers. It was like, oh god, I hated using iTunes. It was just very clunky and unintuitive. Much like the rest of Apple products, in my opinion, but, you know, we don't have to get on that rant. Oh, hey, you looked at the... There's a line dev in that room that looks suspicious. Maybe the wall opens.
I know if you have to hit, like, something over here, and that opens up a wall somewhere. I forget if it's, like, you have to hit a door somewhere?
Oh, it's still this... Oh, I think I shot it?
No, you're currently where the exit is.
Right.
I do need to get the yellow key, which I am near. I just forget how you're supposed to get it.
That thing goes. Okay.
Okay, I have to shoot that. All right.
Oh, wait,
well, I mean, if
there's like a whole ass red door we haven't gone through over here.
Oh right, yeah. No, that is the way you're supposed to go. Also, be mindful because that there is one inescapable slime pit in that walkway.
Gotcha.
Room, so just mindful of that.
It's okay. I don't have too much to my name anyhow.
We'll better be careful because I believe I can accidentally body block you.
All right, full steam ahead. Chainsaw debuff acquired.
I fucking hate myself. I was like, yeah, don't fall in the inescapable slime pit. Guess who's the fucking idiot who fell in the inescapable slime pit?
Teehee.
See, if I was playing on controller, this wouldn't have happened.
Slowly watch you melt away. Oh, hey, there you are.
Right.
Good as new.
Okay. All right, yeah, you go first. Look at body blocks.
Oh, right,
you
the
take
teleporter.
The teleporter in the corner, yeah.
You fucker.
It's not for you again.
Yes. You impatient little bastard. Do not take the.
That's gonna get us killed more than the demons are.
You know how it's like, don't fall asleep with the sleepover first? Do not fucking go into the teleporter first around Grim Specs. You will regret it.
Hey, chat, can you tell I don't play co-op often?
No, I think it was more just a matter of we shared the same brain cell, and we're both like, okay, we both realized the exact same amount of delay, how long it would take, or how to get out of that room, and it would be to take the teleporter.
Well, I said it's my turn to use the brain cell.
What that switch does, but you shoot it, it does
I think
something.
you shoot it, and there's like a second. Yeah, there's a second door that you shoot to open up the end switch.
Mm.
Like I said, the map design is a little silly in this game. Hey, we both got all the secrets. Nice.
Sweet. Oh, and we went through that map this whole time, and we didn't see one Metro Police.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
called
true.
the Combine.
True.
Comedy. Do I wish I had the soundboard up. Play the canned laugh track.
Subspace, and yet I don't see a single Smash character.
I don't see one emissary around here. What gives? Oh, God. 8 Lost Souls pistol only? I mean, it's not the hardest thing in the world. It's just annoying.
You can always punch him.
I guess. Oh, whoa, whoa, okay. Lag spike. I don't know, speaking of other new things, apparently a lot of new shit came out on the week that I decided to not stream. So, like, we have apparently there's a new Pokemon coming out that is, like, real-time combat. I was not really enthused by the idea of new Pokemon, but now the fact that there's one where it's, like, you're actually controlling your Pokemon real-time and making it, like, dodge things is like, wait, hold on, that's kind of gas. I might actually care about Pokemon again.
You mean Legends ZA?
I think if that's what the new thing was. It's funny because I completely like did not pay attention. I heard new Pokemon, and I'm like pass, and then I just happened to get fed one video in my timeline of like, oh wait a minute, like real-time Pokemon. Now I'm interested.
I'm pretty sure Legends Arceus already did that, so you must be completely out of the loop.
I mean, I know Legends of Arceus did that already, but it's actually cool to see that they're kind of like leaning into it more. And like, I think this is no, it's because it's Legends ZA. Well, you know, just the fact that it wasn't a one-time only thing is pretty nice, right?
Yeah, no, Legends ZA is like definitely trying to take it a bit further than I think even Legends Arceus did, which is cool.
I'd appreciate that. I would actually, well, I mean, provided I actually had the right hardware to play it, I would actually probably give Pokemon a go again. But I mean, I think at this point, I'm probably not, you know, picking up
hold on,
Pokemon.
come back.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, hey, look at that.
Yeah, there was a Megasphere in the opposite closet, so I already took it.
No, it's okay. There's both a Megasphere and a Super Armor in there.
Yeah. See, the one time Chris Clyde's looking out for us on co-op. You know, honestly though, as much of a mixed bag as like the max levels like do tend to get, I kind of like do like this level, even though it is still a little bit like weird in a lot of ways. Like the random floating switch up here.
That's just the cube.
The cube.
Every good estate needs the cube. Ooh, Berserk, I'll take that.
Game.
One courtyard gets the cube, the other one gets the Obama Hamahedron.
Oh, you got Berserk. Yeah, that'll definitely help.
Pig Serpent, you don't think you'll buy Legends ZA, but if someone in your household does, you'll give it a good 4 to 6 hours of playtime. Fair enough. I'm not,
Pig Serpent, do you not play, are you just not a Pokemon fan? Or did you used to be a Pokemon fan and then you're no longer a Pokemon fan? Because I can relate to that.
Yeah, I also could relate to it as well. I was into Pokemon probably up until Black and White, and then just after that, I just grew out of turn-based RPG games, so I didn't have any interest in Pokemon anymore.
Sword and Shield was my cutoff, but that less to do with growing out of it, more to do with the fact that they were totally willing to lie to their audience about why things are the way they are, and like, okay, cool, you're not trustworthy anymore. I don't want to play any of your shit anymore. So. But yeah, no, I definitely had to take like generation breaks. Like I went like super hard on like Gen 4 and Gen 6, like on like the competitive side, and then like Gen 5 and 7 were like, I need to like, I will play these casually. I do not have the mental fortitude to like try to play these like full blown like the way I did the previous generations.
Well, if you were into the competitive scene for Gen 4, I'm a little interested in that, just because like, I don't know. I don't really follow it too closely, but like I have a big soft spot for Gen 4, so.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you that much about Gen 4 because it was so long ago. Like, I was, you know, doing Gen 4 shit back when it was like 13, 14.
Fair.
Like, I couldn't really tell you, like, the best strat stuff of, like, what to do. I just do remember, like, oh, I'm gonna make, like competitive sets for, like, Pokemon or whatever. So that's why I was, like, doing it. But then, like, yeah, Gen 5 took a break, and then Gen 6, I was, like, all in. I remember trying to set up a bunch of stuff. I'm sure I can't remember if I've mentioned this like on a stream, like in chat before, but the bane of every 12-year-old's existence in my Porygon 2 named the hashtag YOLOSWAG420.
Oh wait, yes, you did mention this before. How you just absolutely tortured so many little children with that. I don't think you mentioned it in chat, but if you want to regale the story, you're welcome to.
So yes, chat. I had a Porygon 2 that, for the record, was not like max IVs and anything. It only had like a max IV in special defense and then like a decently high HP IV. And I named it that specifically to piss people off. And the set I gave it was Tri Attack for Stab, and because, you know, it could do stupid shit involving status effects, obviously. Ice Beam, because, you know, gotta have coverage, and also freezing people to annoy them even further was obviously great. Recover, that's a given. And then the last move I gave it was Magic Coat, which is basically, what if they made Protect, but it was for status moves only, and you would reflect it back on your opponent? So eventually, anytime you would, like a little kid would play me in X and Y competitive meta, it came down to, like, you have to basically take the guess on, like, what I'm gonna do. And as a result, I have bodied, like, entire teams with just that Porygon. The bane of every X and Y player's existence back then. It was quite the thing to behold. I have probably so many replays, too, of just, like, the stupid shit I was able to do with it.
There's nothing better than beating somebody in a children's video game by making them play a round of roulette.
Just don't like RPGs. Yeah, you know what? Fair. I'm kind of in the same way. Like, the only RPGs I generally play have been Pokemon and or Mario related stuff. I generally don't like play RPGs either, so that seems fair. Been doing TCG Pocket because friends are into it and feels like the right level of casual Pokemon stuff. Oh, that's neat.
I don't know what is TCG Pocket. Is that just like the digital trading card game that has kind of re-popped up?
Yeah,
yes.
I think it's the app for it. Yeah, so it's not like on paper or anything.
Everyone in like my main group chat has been doing that as well. I mean, not everybody, but quite a few people. And I'm just like, oh man, I'm starting to remember why I was like completely isolated from like even nerd culture when I was growing up. I didn't really get it, like, because a lot of that kind of nerd culture growing up was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do like, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh deck building and Pokemon trading card things. I'm like, why do I want to gamble? I don't understand, and I still don't get it. So now everyone's returning to that part of their childhood. I'm just like, dude, this doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I'd have go off, I guess, but like, I couldn't even fathom getting into this.
Yeah, I gotta use like the free simulators for Yu-Gi-Oh now, because like I just do not have the time and or money to start trying to build like actual decks anymore. But yeah, I totally understand that type thing. Wait, new evolution? Oh wait, ZA introduced new evolution? That's news to me. Please elaborate on that, Gabriel. I want to know. I've not been keeping up.
That's cool.
It's like, listen, I may not be into Pokemon much now, but I am always down for more evolutions.
I can't wait for the day where we finally get every typed evolution out there.
Yeah, that would be quite nice.
Not even if any of the, you know, they're all good, just so that way we can all have, you know, the fun little creature feature designs.
Oh yeah, you like the rocket launcher they put on the exit that you can't use?
Mm-hmm. It's excellent design.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Still have all the Ultra cards like the original dot cards. Oh yeah, same. I still have the Oceanic English original God cards. I believe the collection of them goes for about like $1,200 now. Yeah, God, that's so awesome.
I forget where my original Yu-Gi-Oh cards went, because I had a handful, and I did also have like I don't think they were the original. Yeah, I don't think they were the original Egyptian God cards. They were the ones that had like the blue, yellow, and red backings. They were like super obvious to what you had in your hand.
I don't know if those are maximum, it's fine. Half makes me want to buy into paper so I can meet people who also love out paper Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, listen, I speak as someone who has been sober from Master Duel for, I think, almost a year now. It's not fine. It sucks right now. Listen, considering all of the Fiendsmith and Tenpai shit you have to deal with on there, like, it is not fine. Like, if you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, honestly, if you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, like, any of the other, like, free simulators are probably better, so you don't have to worry about, like, oh god, I sure hope I pull enough UR so I can make the deck I want. Like, you know, Dueling Book exists. It's probably better if you want to, like, experience that with other people.
Yeah, from, like, the very little, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh, modern Yu-Gi-Oh I've watched my friends play, I'm like, oh wow, modern Yu-Gi-Oh really is cancer, huh? This is, like, just, you determine who wins based on, like, the first maybe 3 hands of the game, and then after that, it's just like, well, you're just kind of waiting for the inevitable to happen, because somebody gets a massive chain going, and it's exactly what their deck strategy was going for anyways, and, like, well, I guess I die now. You know?
I know, I have seen this post on Tumblr. I forget who on Tumblr posted it, but it is probably the best description on how to describe modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like trying to build a gun before your opponent so you could shoot them.
Yes, yes, it is.
That is like the most accurate way to describe modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like the only interaction is like occasionally you'll throw like a rock, like a pebble at your opponent to distract them while they're trying to build the gun. It's so funny. Oh, God. Yeah.
That's good.
You know what? Fair. I stopped before Tenpai because I knew it was going to get bad when Tenpai started showing up.
Let's see. Gabriel, you say that the new evolution is Dracion, part Dragon, Fairy, Light. So like three? No, that can't be 3 typings, but
I mean, technically with the terrestrialization they put in Gen 9, I guess it technically could be. I don't really know how they're handling the type stuff now, but like,
yeah,
Dragon Fairy sounds kind of sick though.
It probably is from the very limited knowledge I have. I know that Dragon and Fairy were pretty busted a while ago, especially considering, you know, Fairy also, well, actually Dragon got, you know, the indirect nerf of Fairy being good against it. But I mean, I guess Dragon Fairy sounds tight. I don't know. My Pokemon knowledge fell off a cliff, like I said. I don't, You could lie to me and just say that, like, Pinocchio is a Pokemon now, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, cool. The wood type? Yeah, that makes sense. We needed that to distinguish from grass type.
Started with Edison Goat format. Probably should go back to the Goat event here. This is a good time for me. Oh yeah, I totally understand that. Like, the locals near me does like Goat events like every Monday, which would be great to like actually go back and do that because like I actually do very much enjoy Goat format, but it's just not a great time for me because well if I go there I can't come for the Mega Man streams here, so that's kind of a problem. It's like I don't know, choosing between going to play locals versus, joining for a Crash stream. I think I'm just going to pick the Crash stream for right now.
Hooray!
Just don't have the time.
Yeah, no, I mean, time management sucks like that. It really does.
Yeah, I totally get it, though. I started actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh! When it, like, originally came out, back in, like, 2002. Like, I was, like, one of the playground kids that just, like, yeah, I gotta, start playing the shit, and, like, we had no idea how any of this stuff worked. So you're like, yeah, Ultimate Obedience Fiend is the best card because it has 500 attack over Blue Eyes. It's like no one bothered to read what the effect did.
I hated that growing up. Like, okay, so I had like my small handful of like original series trading cards, and like I knew how to play the game because I had to learn when I was playing the the original like PC versus computer games. It was like, the One versus Yugi, Kaiba, the something, and Joey the Passion. Like I had all those as a kid. And so I knew how to play the game or the actual trading card game. And whenever I tried to play with anybody else, the limited amount of cards I had, they didn't know how to do it, and they wouldn't read the cards, and they wouldn't play by the rules. And even if they knew how to play the rules, they just wouldn't play them. But I'm like, this is not balanced. You cannot do this. This is not how the game is played. Why are you doing this to me?
I think the other thing that also didn't help back then too is that like, oh yeah, because you had whatever rules they fucking bullshitted in the anime, the actual trading card game, and then whatever like new rules they decided to make for whatever video game release came out. Like, Duelist of the Roses, how you play that is like completely different to how you would play like trading card game Yu-Gi-Oh! Like even back in the same day when it came out, it's like, just like what the hell is going on? But yeah, as far as like Yu-Gi-Oh decks that like my favorite pet decks, I was always a big Gladiator Beast fan. I just love the way that deck worked. Like, and like regardless of like eras like Edison, like modern format, or like some of like the mid like Exceed pendulum formats, like I was always trying to like build at least a semi-competent Gladiator Beast deck, just because I love the idea of like, yeah, make these big dudes punch in and then just tag it into a bunch of little dudes for a bunch of effects. It's just, I don't know, I just think it's super cool. And I do know about the new support that's coming out, and the new support looks sick as hell. Probably not enough to be like meta defining or anything like that, but like I just love that deck. Like, everyone else has their their love for Blue Eyes decks and Dark Magician decks. Like I love Gladiator Beast.
My favorite card as a kid wasn't even a very well, I mean it was like good in like the original series, but it wasn't like meta defining. Maybe I liked Maneater Bug. That was probably my favorite one, just because of just
Maneater Bug in like the legacy formats was like one of the kings. I mean obviously like better flip monsters like because of like other shit that they can do, like Magician of Faith, like being able to add back any spell from the grave, like that's insanely strong. But no, Maneater Bug's a classic. Although, speaking of which, they made a modern retrain of Maneater Bug that's even better.
Oh? What does the modern version do?
It's called Mimetizing Maneater Bug. Imagine regular-ass Maneater Bug, but it can't be destroyed by battle, and you get to just, like, choose a type. Anything with that type can't be destroyed by, and obviously keeps all of, like, the, popping monsters effect and everything. Very good.
Sounds irritating. Especially considering I know a lot of modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Really revolves around, singularly typed, kind of, themed decks.
Well, yeah, like archetypes and everything is very much the game for modern deck building.
That's the word I was fishing for.
Yeah, you can't just be like, I'm just gonna take a bunch of light monsters and dark monsters, just build a chaos deck now. It's like, you technically can do that, but like, generally all of the best decks now are like, all part of like a, you know, major archetype.
Right.
Or your Fiendsmith, in which case you could be thrown into literally anything, because all you have to do is play like, you know, anything, and then you just make Closed Moon into Requiem, and then, yep, that's full Fiendsmith combo.
To go back to the gun analogy, it's like if you're trying to make a gun, you know, first before your opponent, it's better to just be building off of a predefined set of parts rather than trying to just, you know, put things together from a set of aftermarket pieces.
Yeah, well, the best way I could describe Fiendsmith right now, it would be like, if, like, you have to build a gun, you have a specific make and model of gun, but then they also just give you an M32 grenade launcher while you're building the gun. That's what Fiendsmith is like.
And eventually you're like, actually, why am I building this fucking gun? Bam!
Yeah, exactly. And it's completely blown out. Said I stopped playing Master before building a Macaco deck. They seem sick. I'm going to tell you right now, if you build a Macaco deck, I would have to call you cringe. So that's all I'm going to say. Oh god, I friggin' hate Macaco. It's so annoying. But to be fair, I think most of the modern decks are annoying, so I guess you really have to pick your poison. Played Ritual Beast and Infernoid. Oh, that's kind of neat. I think Ritual Beast and Infernoid are kind of interesting decks. My favorite will always be the Red Eyes Black Dragon. You and my cousin, I swear. Like, Red Eyes is always his favorite, but I think it's just because he has the same name as the guy who mainly has Red Eyes. So that would probably be why.
Yeah, I do also have the soft spot for Red Eyes, mostly just because Joey was a much cooler character, and Red Eyes seemed like the underdog in comparison to Big Blue Eyes, so... I don't know.
Joey, I'm pretty sure every time he fought Kaiba got bodied by him.
Well, that's what made him likable. He wasn't, you know, invincible like Kaiba was. Although, to his credit, being invincible like Kaiba was pretty cool.
I summoned Baby Dragon and used Time Wizard so I can summon 1,000 dragons.
Yeah, exactly.
Go, Flame Swordsman. Oh god, you only have 1,800 attack. That can't beat a Blue Eyes. Why did they make a fusion monster with only 1,800 attack? This is a horrible decision.
Why did I think this would ever work? Why did I flunk out of maths class?
Honor the cards, you keep giving me all the crap cards. How am I supposed to win?
Your heart is just simply not strong enough. You know, Hughes, I think that you're actually rigging the deck against me in your favor. Why don't you let me shuffle this time around?
What the hell is a trap tricks? Honestly, though, if you made, what is it, Fiendsmith Engraver blonde, I think he literally just is Joey.
Oh, nice.
Maybe that's all he needs to play to finally start, you know, handling himself. I summon Closed Moon, and then I make Link 1 Fiendsmith Requiem so I can summon Fiendsmith Engraver from deck. Oh shit, I forgot to put Lacrima in the deck. Oh, guess I lose. I love how I'm saying all this shit, meanwhile Crash is probably like, yep, they're definitely talking completely different language.
Yeah, you're speaking words. That a BFG.
Like, just nod. He'll know. It's like if I pretend to know what's going on, he'll accept me.
Ah, I almost fucking got him.
I'm sorry. Just needed to take another drink of water.
No, no.
That Cyber Demon is co-op exclusive, by the way.
I almost got him with the BFG. I weaved around the 2 shots, like I was just about to fire off the 3rd, but and he missed the 3rd, but then he like got the next volley off real quick. Anyway, he's dead now. What seemed cool about Mikanko is some... Oh, I'm getting shot. That's like...
Oh, God.
That hurts.
Oh.
Part of what seemed cool about Mikanko is some builds are just level 3 decks with splashes of 4 different archetypes. I mean, as long as there's multiple archetypes in there, that kind of, you know, that would kind of float my boat, considering that seems like, you know, different than everything else. Couldn't tell by now, I just enjoy picking things that are different in order to be contrarian and be like, you know, as long as it's still viable, I'll pick like the, you know, the B tier option.
Yes, I will say that Mega Man X6 is a better game than Mega Man X1, and no, I will not be swayed by the gun you're pointing at me.
Exactly. I hear a room full of monsters over here.
I think there's.
Must have been the wind.
Oh no, there's like a fake wall somewhere over here. I remember. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, here it is. Or wait, no,
Right.
it's not here, but I see a little crack in the wall there.
No, that's to alert. So it's like the thing for that is like they put those there so that way like if you shoot in the room, the monsters will hear you. That's generally
yeah. There's like an audio system. I remember that. Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Hi.
this is the hidden wall.
Oh God! Hi.
Hey, you went it a bit too fast.
Help!
I got him.
Thank you.
Yeah, luckily I know how to use the BFG very effectively, so hopefully they should not be a problem.
Gabriel, he was the Millennium Puzzle would actually bring the card he would need the most to win up the top. Super cheating. Yeah, no, that having a Millennium piece that like actually, you know, just meta games like that is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, no, real shit. Kaiba 100% would probably be like the actual like best duelist in the entire show. It's just Yugi is only the best duelist by the fact that he literally just cheats. Like
And
literally in the first one, it's like, yeah, what the fuck? Like, Yugi, what the fuck do you mean you opened up all 5 pieces of Exodia without searching them? You're full of shit.
Well, Kaiba, you didn't say that I couldn't cheat.
Like, wait a minute, did you just summon 3 blue eyes in one turn? Yeah, it's like, isn't that against the rules? Like, no, I pendulum summoned.
Plot twist, Yugi's actually the one inventing all of the new mechanics just so that way, you know, it's like playground rules. You call it something new and it's just like, oh, you haven't heard of this? What do you mean you haven't heard what a pendulum summon is?
That was the thing, is that every time they needed to introduce a new summoning mechanic, they needed to make a completely brand new series with different characters. You couldn't just have like, oh, Yugi needs to learn what synchro summoning is. No, we need to follow Yusei Fudo, and now they play card games on motorcycles.
Oh yeah. Okay, to be fair though, I do remember that part of the animated show. That was a pretty sick aesthetic, all things considered. I loved playing the card games on the motorcycles.
Yeah, well, essentially the way that the animes go is, you know, you have the original Duel Monsters with Yugi, where it's basically just like Yu-Gi-Oh, but you know, ancient Egypt.
Right.
And then it's GX, which is like Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's a high school show. Then it's Yu-Gi, you know, 5Ds, where it's, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh on motorcycles. Zexal, which is Yu-Gi-Oh in space with, you know, alien political drama. I'm not kidding. Like the shit that happens in Zexal is wild. But and then Arc 5, which is like, what if we did that, brought in a bunch of characters from the older shows, and then did like a multi-dimensional like crossover thing where like the main character has like alternate selves, but then he becomes like the emperor of like evil as soon as he uses all 4 of his different selves.
I think we jumped the shark between Zexal and the one that you're talking about.
Oh yeah, and then the one after that frames is like, what if Yu-Gi-Oh, but we go into cyberspace like it's Digimon?
It could kind of work.
Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Even though like Arc 5 has been out like a while now, like it is the most like what the fuck is happening show I think out of all of them. and the crazier thing is the manga's even worse.
Impressive. How does the manga make it worse? They had even more insane plots?
Finding out that the main character's love interest was actually his mom the whole time.
Yeah, we could stop there. I don't need to hear more.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm just like, oh no.
Fuck, do we go? I hear a bunch of monsters that way.
You gotta take one of the oh yeah, you take one of the teleporters and it starts lowering stuff. And then it gives you access to everything. Yeah, because we still need to get the red key. So you just gotta take one of the teleporters and oh, that's so weird. I picked up the Berserk and your screen went red. That's so weird.
Yeah, you could tell that they kind of accidentally made it so whenever you respawn, you get the other guy's screen effects.
Co-op is still, I guess, a little bit like glitchy.
It's a bit scuffed.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of understand that because I mean, here's the interesting thing about this port. It's not technically it's not technically the Doom port like itself. It's Doom running through another engine called Kex. So it's like techs running the Doom engine inside of it.
Oof.
So it's almost kind of the same way that the Unity port works. So yeah, I'm not surprised there's a little bit of some weird, like, buggy behavior in a few areas. Actually, I think it's the rightmost teleporter.
I don't even remember where the teleporter... Oh, right, they're all here. Okay, well, I took the left one, I think.
Oh, yeah, all right, found the right one. There's the red key. And then there's a bunch of pinkies.
Well, I found a chainsaw, so let me know if that could be any helpful.
Oh, well, you blasted the pinky, so I think...
Hooray!
All right. Okay, now we should be able to go to the exit, and I think there's 2 monsters left? Yeah, there's 2 monsters left, which are right by the exit. Yeah, I'm remembering some of it now. It's just like, I think it's been like a few years since I last played Master levels. It's still taking some getting used to. Yeah, jeez. I honestly thought this was only going to be like... Yeah, this was going to take like 4 streams to finish it. I think we're going to have this done in like 2.
Really? I mean, we're an hour and a half into it now, and that was like, what, we're at level... Travis, 7? Oh, God.
Map 7, yeah. We're at map 7.
Yeah, this might not take very long.
Yeah, I think if we do keep going, we should probably stop at map 10, because that one is a very long one.
Okay.
But yeah, I think we could probably just keep going.
Alright, there we go. Found...
Yeah, the exit should be...
There's the Archie. Or not the Archie, this guy.
Oh, that's
the Revy. The Revy.
Yeah, that's... The only death I took in this level because I got hit with a fucking 80 damage rocket. God, fucking Revenants, man. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Well, I got it.
I got window checked.
we both got window checked.
We were both just like, ready to lean on our laurels, and then, you know, the floor fell out from under us, metaphorically speaking. Just the window fell out from under us.
Give me a second to... Wait, what?
How
did it sound like you died in the menu?
I don't know. I noticed that sometimes plays that when you get like 100% secrets, but I didn't notice it for anything else. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, is it because, like, oh, maybe it's making that noise where it's just like, oh, you got less than the other player. Make the death noise or something. I wonder if that's why. Because it's like we're somehow competing for who gets the most stats in co-op, even though it's co-op. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm in a hole. All right.
In a box. I'm in danger. I'm in very danger.
Yeah, imps everywhere, and Hell Knight.
Yeah, the Hell Baron of Hell.
Baron of Hell Knight.
Hell Baron of Night Adventure Part 3.
Baron de Fleur. Big Servant will get that one. Probably.
Probably.
I assume they played Yu-Gi-Oh enough to know what that is.
I somehow expend all the shotgun ammo around here already? That's impressive.
Yeah,
okay.
Well, because the thing I've noticed in co-op is that you can't actually pick up additional copies of guns. You have to pick up ammo. So, like, you're technically a lot more limited, even if there's, like, you know, 12 billion shotgunners on the map.
Oh god, trying to punch things as the co-op character is very weird. There's a lot more delay, and it doesn't quite work all the time.
Yeah, I am wondering, because I don't know how much of a delay you're getting. Since I'm hosting, I shouldn't have any delay on my end, but I don't know how much delay you're getting on your end.
When I'm actually shooting with hit scan, I'm like not noticing any issues, but when I try to actually punch, then I notice things are kind of not working quite right.
Yeah, that does seem accurate. Okay, you need a red key for that door.
Red key. All right.
If you want to take the info, go ahead. I mean,
all right.
Probably need more than I do. Oh yeah, considering everything in there, yeah, probably.
Aha, you guys can't get me. And surely my buddy Grim up there is coming in as backup, yes? Not just gonna leave me to get mogged on by several skeletons.
I mean, you could punch them. You're invincible, you're fine.
Oh, rare instance for chainsaw is a W.
Oh, yeah, invincible plus chainsaw is pretty good. And I got tagged. Yeah, I still don't think I figured out what happens if both of us die at the same time.
No,
Yeah.
we haven't. We've been good good equal players in this.
Yeah. I guess if once we do get to map 10, I guess we could always test to see what happens.
Suppose. It'll happen eventually, anyways. The game will that problem, that mystery will solve itself. We don't even need to call Scoob in the gang.
Shit. Yeah, I don't have a chain gun yet.
Oh right, my auto aim is actually accurate
using
now.
the pistol now. Also, God, mouse wheel is not ideal. Keep scrolling past the gun I want to use.
Yeah. It could be a little awkward.
Yeah. For reference, strat, I'm used to playing with shoulder buttons to hot swap between weapons, so this is very weird.
Something I would probably still manage to somehow not get used to using.
Oh God, that is 20% damaging floor. Okay, that is why I was dying so fast.
Hey, look, he's dying again.
I kind of. It's generally, super lava is used very far and few between, so I'm not used to it.
Yeah, no, knowing how I still can't get used to the bumper swapping weapons on Mega Man, I would probably still not get used to it on this somehow. Oh hey, there's a Revenant back in the starting room now.
I will say, I'm so used to doing bumper swapping that, like, to the point where, like, I didn't even think to try using the weapon wheel for Mega Man 11 until it was, like, nearly at the end of the game.
Oh yeah, I guess I should have asked that. Could have asked that the other night. Yeah. Did you at least kind of start finding it useful by the end, or?
Better. The weapon wheel is certainly better for a game like that, I must say. But I'm so used to, like, quick swapping. It's just like, yeah, I gotta do it this way. Yeah, I mean, honestly though, if they wanted to, like, grandfather in a weapon wheel into all the Mega Man games, like, I would be totally fine with that.
Yeah, no, that would actually have been really cool, but I didn't. No, 11 came out before the Legacy collections, yes.
Or
was it right after?
No, it came out after. It came out after the first one. I don't remember if it came out after the second. Because 11 released in 2017, and Legacy Collection 2 also released the same year, but I just don't remember which came out first.
Well, it would have been nice if they had thought about that, at least for the second Legacy Collection, then. I'm sure a lot of people would have enjoyed it. Okay, so hold on. We're missing red keys. You need to get the red key.
I think you got to approach the four-way teleporter at a specific angle, and that, like, gets you to where the red key is.
It's probably one of those things where it's like one of 4 sides takes you to a different spot.
Yep, yeah. There it is.
Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't even see it up there between all of the imp corpses. I just thought it was just, I don't know, a bright torch on the floor or something.
Oh, yeah, no, I have this level especially, I think the first time I went through it, it was like, where the fuck is the red key? I can't find the red key. There was an imp corpse, like, directly on top of it, so I just couldn't tell it was there. Yeah, no, honestly, this level is kind of one of the assier ones, in my opinion.
Okay, I got the blue key now.
I don't know if the exit's opened up to us yet.
Let's see, I found the Imp Night Club where they're all dancing in cages.
Oh, wait, what? Am I not? Oh,
never mind.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to come find me, because apparently I can't get up here.
Okay.
I got stuck in where an elevator is, and apparently I'm not allowed to lower the elevator from this spot. So.
Alright, I'm on my way then.
Let me see if we can find you on the map. Okay, yeah, if you go, yeah, the direction you're going in. No, go back. Oh yeah, you know what, that's...
Yeah, you're down here in the checkerboard room.
Yeah, there's like a switch up top that, like, I think you have to hit to lower the elevator here, and I can't, like, lower it from this spot. So I'm gonna need you to,
Alright.
I'm gonna need you to go, like, around and hit it, otherwise I'm gonna be taken to death, and I don't want to lose all my shells, because...
hey, guess who just fell in the goop?
Oh, great! Oh, no!
We're figuring out what happens. Hey, what's up?
Anyway, welcome to the Locked in the Nukage Pit Club. Shit.
Alright, yeah, I guess it fully restarts us if we both die.
Oh, yeah, wow. Okay, so it is Halo rules. Alright, well, that's good to know.
Alright, well, note to self, the the goop room is perilous, and it will probably claim both of our lives.
Master levels, man. Yeah, this is when we finally start getting into, like, the bullshit master levels. Only took 8 maps, but we finally got there.
I mean, you know, in single player, it'd probably just that room itself would just be a, you know, okay, well, you fell down, reload kind of thing, right? Like, probably wouldn't even be much of an afterthought. But
Yeah.
you know, here now we're like, oh well, okay, this doesn't quite work for co-op.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's no saving in co-op.
Right, you gotta do it all in one good go.
One or section goes if you're doing pistol start. So it goes. Alright, well, be mindful of the Revenant that is now guarding the red key.
I'm currently fending off like 4 revenants in the lava room, so it's alright. You can take care of that one. Smile.
Just kill him, smile. I don't know why. I don't know why my brain decided to go like, Anakin, you're a tier 3 sub. Do it. Kill him now.
It's basically mod
I donated you
missions.
$20. Kill him. Looking Palpatine just telling Anakin how he's a Sith Lord, and Anakin just being like, "Chat, is this real?"
Chat, is this real? Excellent. Oh god, what was it? They're trying to lay out the assault on the Death Star for the very first time, and they're just laying out, you know, like, there's an exhaust port in the back. I know it's hard to believe, guys, but we're actually gonna be able to do this and pull it off. You just gotta shoot into that little exhaust port in the back, and then yeah, you have Luke just kind of, then he looks into the camera and is like, Chad, is this real? Why would they design it like that? That's so terrible.
Is it possible to learn this power? Not from a safe for work stream.
Alright,
Okay,
I'll go
don't
first.
that way. Alright. Oh yeah, there's a teleporter right there. Okay, where does that take you?
Took me across the way.
Okay, that takes you to that spot, so now you can hit the switch. And now that raises. Okay, we've figured it out.
Now I'm being taken down to the catacombs with BFG in hand against a lot of enemies that do not deserve to be BFG'd.
I mean, the last time you were in the catacombs, you got perforated by like 20 chain gunners.
Yeah, I guess these ones are relatively nice by comparison.
Yeah, by comparison. Okay, well, I ended up in the pit.
And we live here now.
No hit scan, no shoot, please. I'm scared. Up, up. I got hit scammed.
Have anything like better for this guy? Oh yeah, I'll take a chain gun out for a Kako.
I would like
rockets?
a chain gun. I still don't have a chain gun.
5.
I have a plasma gun now, so that at least helps. So I don't know if it's because I didn't adjust my monitor or whatever, but it is fucking dark in this room.
Oh no, it's pretty dark in here. I mean, I still have I usually have my gamma turned up pretty high on any given game that I play, anyways. But it's noticeably a little dark. The contrast is not very good.
There we go. So I guess I should ask, how are you finding master levels so far?
I mean, not really all that different from the rest of Doom 2 so far. It's about the same difficulty, a little bit about the same convolution of maps going back and forth. Honestly, I'll still tell you this, I'm still kind of in just like a zen flow state where I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm pressing buttons, I'm shooting monsters, I'm like kind of half conscious of what's in front of me. I'm not even worried about it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm just like, injecting Doom morphine into my veins. Give me that Doompamine.
Shut up.
Yeah, it's deserved.
God, need me some of that melatonin.
Melatonin. Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's worse. And by worse, I mean much better. How the hell did I get this blue key before? I know I had it like...
I figured out how to get back up. Where'd I go?
There's like a teleporter in one corner. Just kind of take it.
Oh, wait, is there? Oh, yeah, there is a teleporter here.
Okay, so wait a minute.
There's shells, too. Yay.
Now I have to remember how the hell do I get back to that area.
So I like completely forgot until another guy was subscribed to his live streaming, but I completely forgot it was Mario Day yesterday.
Oh, yeah. I don't. What? No, I had no idea. I didn't pay any attention to that. I don't typically pay attention to like the various, you know, video game days or anything like that. Even hell, even Mega Man Day, I don't even observe. It's kind of a shame.
Mega Man Day.
I think they usually just call Mega Man Day like the anniversary day, you know.
Oh, like the anniversary of the day the first game came out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, finally, a chain gun.
Finally, a super shotgun. Ooh, yellow key.
Okay, well, I'm near the blue key. I forget how to get the blue key.
Yeah, it was just kind of lowered the last time I was over there. I don't quite remember how to do it either.
I think there's like a switch you gotta hit or something.
I mean, what's clearly is that it's just in that room or this portion of the level. Because it was already lowered before we even got down, you know, past the checkerboard area.
Yeah, I think there's like a switch that you gotta hit somewhere or something. Yeah, this generally that's the type of max level design I'm not like a fan of. It's just like, yeah, hit random switch, maybe it'll do something. I don't know.
And it gets mitigated a little bit by just us being in co-op because we cover double the ground and you know we're just pressing E on things.
Yeah,
and it's like, I wonder what this switch does.
Admittedly, doing this in co-op is a lot less of a pain in the ass because you know we share keys. So like, yeah, that's
right.
Very nice. Well, you know what? It was about time. It was supposed to happen. I guess I
revenge.
Sweet,
unintentional, and completely unfounded revenge.
An unexpected surprise, but a welcome one for you at least.
Pressing E, not yielding results.
Oh, I can get the yellow key.
Amount of times it's happened to you while gaming with the lads, true. Telefrags are part of the game. Part of the fun.
Yeah.
Part of the trolling.
Something I'm not super used to because I rarely play co-op with friends. Or at least not anymore. I used to do a lot of co-op Halo, but yeah, that's no longer a thing.
Yeah, and one of the things I kind of wanted to hop on co-op with people was like I had pseudo promised my friends when we whenever the next Monster Hunter game out I would actually download the game, learn Monster Hunter, and play with them. But well, that just happened, and it turns out I'm busy with streaming now. So oops, that went out the window. Anyways, I got the blue key.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I think this should be open. Oh God, this room.
Okay, you're over there.
If you have bumped up Gamma, I would appreciate if maybe you could tackle this room because I can't see shit.
All right, I'm making my way downtown right now.
Walking fast, gotta go fast. Faster, faster, faster.
All right. You went through the big exit door.
Yeah, this is the yellow door, and then there's
Okay.
another blue door that's to the left.
Oh god, that is very dark. Hey, that makes things better.
Oh, okay, yeah, I completely missed the switch directly to my right.
Grim can remember where every switch is behind, you know, various walls and hidden corners. Can't see the one right next to him.
And the guy couldn't remember where like every secret is in like all of Final Doom, and can remember like the exact damage output of every weapon in Mega Man, but can't see the fucking switch that's directly to my right.
It's, you know, it's like looking for the milk in the fridge. It's just, it's impossible. No human being could actually do that task efficiently.
Yeah, Dad went to go get more, but he hasn't been back in 10 years.
He's trying to find milk that's less than, you know, $4 a gallon, and it's just, it's a lost
Oh,
cause.
that's where the exit is. Okay, I just completely didn't realize. Yeah, I guess it makes that death noise when I guess my stats are lower than yours, because I don't know if you're hearing it.
Yeah, I heard it too. It's weird.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why it's making that noise. That's weird. Whatever.
I don't know. Anyways, map 10.
There. Actually, it's map 9.
Shit, I can't count. Crash, a man who can do math and pass math classes, but can't count. That's how it goes. Oh, hey, that's a dead guy.
Reminded me of Pet Stop. That's a dead kid. Nonchalantly saying that. Me and my analog horrors.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you were referencing. What was the referencing?
Petscop.
Oh, Petscop. I've heard of Petscop thanks to Pyro Cynical, but I didn't actually watch his video on it. I was just like, oh, 8-hour video? Yeah, I got other things to do.
Well, Wendigoon came out with a video on it too now, so you can just watch that one instead.
Ah, true. You know, I'm already past the point where it's relevant information. I'll just go ahead and give up before I even start.
Yeah, I guess that is a fair warning to chat. I will probably make a bunch of like out-of-pocket references that probably no one will know, and I'll have to explain it.
No, that fits. I mean, that fits exactly into the streamer's guest and friend territory perfectly. Because usually it's like, what the hell are you talking about? And then people, you know, latch onto that shit, and it's great. Plus, it's also like spending almost any amount of time with Eris talking about music. That's why me and Rowan are such complete chuckle fucks when it comes to the worst music reviews. We're just like, I have no idea what you are saying right now. I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I was also kind of laughing while I was watching the 2024 year in review, because like of you just completely cringing at the Drake "Hey There Delilah" thing, and I remember like, oh, this probably happened like right before we had the stream where I mentioned the Kanye West Bohemian Rhapsody cover. Because it was like, we were debating like which one of those would arguably be worse. Have you listened to that since I mentioned that to you?
No, I forgot to actually look it up.
Alright. Maybe that's for the best, because it's pretty bad.
No, I need torture in my life. I'll maybe look it up later, or if you remember to post it in the Discord, I'll listen to it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Pixar was probably in the chat that's probably like, what the fuck do you mean Kanye made a Bohemian Rhapsody cover? Yeah, I certainly hope no one else here has been subjected to that. It is horrendous.
Have you ever listened to the Bad News Bohemian Rhapsody cover?
I have not. I have a feeling though it's probably still better than the Kanye cover.
Probably. It's intentionally bad. So Bad News was an old band that like kind of you know, a parody band, kind of along the lines of like Spinal Tap kind of thing, right? And you know, they made it's just 4 comedians who kind of barely know how to play instruments. They're just trying to make a comedy album, you know, for what they're doing. And, you know, one of the things, they cover Bohemian Rhapsody because, you know, it's big and popular at the time. They're British too, and, you know, it's kind of it's a horrible off-key kind of like half singing, half screaming it out with like just barely in time instruments.
Galileo.
Something like that, yeah, basically. But the even funnier part is guess who their music producer is?
Oh lord, who is it?
It's Brian May.
What the fuck?
He was in on the joke.
Alright, well, I guess if it's being officially endorsed by a member of Queen, I guess it can't be that bad.
No, it's very bad. It's the official dog shit cover. It's like, I don't know. What's a good like self-parody that a company or like some big game studio has done? There's definitely some. I just can't think of them right now. But it's like that. It's like, you know, they're in on the joke and they're like, you know what? This is actually kind of hilarious. Oh, I'm dying down here. Interesting. I thought that was gonna raise back up.
Oh, yeah, it didn't. I get to the red key. I think go back this way might get us. I forget how you're supposed to open that up.
I thought there was still something here to this room. Oh, no, I just didn't get the rocket launcher. Oops, my bad.
Yeah, I sort of realized, like, I don't actually, like, kind of go out of my way to listen to, like, actually, like, bad, like, properly produced music. Like, I guess I've just never, like... I don't know, I guess I just never really, like, find that type of stuff on my own.
No, it's an awkward thing to do. I only knew about these guys because, like, it was one of those things, like, my dad knew about and had the CD of, because, you know, it was relevant when he was younger, and so he bought it, and, you know, information just flowed differently back then.
Yeah, I can understand that.
What was this red key door?
Yeah, it's, you know, a good question.
I am starting to feel that kind of like, oh, this has the weird Master Levels veneer of stank to it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the other one. The whole, like, yeah, don't bother labeling your doors with the correct color so you can figure out where the hell you're going or anything like that. No, that'd be too much. Wait, is that? Oh, that's how you get in there. Okay.
I heard something move.
So the switch on the wall here opens up a door over there by you.
Oh.
So
okay.
let me...
Oh,
okay.
Got it.
Yeah, and that should take us where we need to go.
You need health? Go take it.
Alright, and then, yeah, then I think you go back, and then I believe something should have opened up here. Or not. I am fucking completely lost.
Hey, I actually, more of the...
Oh, that lowered the blue key. That's what that did. Okay.
Oh, sweet. More of the funny co-op quirks I just noticed is that, like, you know, not only am I getting your visual effects because I've had to respawn, I'm also, whenever you look at me, I get my Steam name displayed on screen.
Oh, that's cursed.
It's very weird.
Well, so wait, so if you look at me right now, it doesn't show like my Xbox gamer tag, it just shows your name.
Well, yeah, like it's no, like say I look at you from the side, it doesn't show your name at all, but if you look at me, it shows my name on the bottom. And if I'm looking away from you, it's still showing my name on the screen.
Oh, weird. What the hell?
It's fully taking your perspective and putting it on my screen for the overlays.
This is what Mario probably saw when he accessed all the parallel universe.
Doctor Strange, Dr. Mario, there's really no difference. They both get to look at parallel universes, if we're being honest.
Oh, really? Stronger than yours. Howard?
I've looked at all 600 billion different possible combinations of how this could end, Luigi. And only one of them involves us beating Bowser.
4,605,000. How many do we win? One. I do love saying out of pocket stuff with the Mario voice.
Oh yeah, it's definitely very good. I mean,
Come on, you make all of your sins. You are a strong child, but I am beyond strength.
I mean, what's isn't one of the most famous Vinny Mario impersonations is Luigi, you gotta clean under your foreskin. There's lots of pasta fazool down there.
Luigi, you got Terminal 7. I don't even know what that is. Brain cancer, probably. I feel like my Super Show Mario voice would also be my Rouge the Bat voice. Hey, how you doing? I'm hanging out with Shadow the Hedgehog.
Why is Rouge the Bat, like, smoking 40 packs a day? What the fuck?
Mid-era's Rouge kind of sounded like a chain smoker too. You know what? I'm doing the Lythero Rouge impression. That's what.
Yeah, you know what? Fair. I only know Rouge from the Sonic Adventure era, so I don't know her past that.
All the world gems are mine. All of the Olive Garden Druid sticks are mine to keep.
Rouge, they're unlimited. You can't put that into a finite volume.
All of the law. Sauce. Vagagav.
And you're just saying syllables at this point, dude.
I am very good at doing YouTube poop speak.
Oh, right. I remember
Wow.
this conversation.
Lol. Sauce.
Who needs a
I
soundboard?
wonder what's for spaghetti.
Well, this is what 2 hours of Doom Master Levels does to a motherfucker. We've gone delusional.
Yeah, no, that's about right.
I've fallen in the goop, but I'm not taking damage? Interesting.
Well, the dinner is mine to keep.
Maybe I pick up a rad suit at some point. Ooh, these stim packs are much appreciated right now, though.
We need the yellow keys still.
Yes.
This level has only 2 keys, and I'm just forgetting. Oh yeah, we do
Oh.
need the yellow key.
Yeah. If that skull is anything to judge by.
Well, I don't remember if the catwalk actually has the yellow key or not, so I'll go back and see if I can find it. And the one nice thing about co-op is at least we can cover more ground.
Yeah. I already accidentally took the goop teleporter, so...
Gwyneth Paltrow's goop teleporter.
we don't ever need her to bring her back to light. It's fine.
Bring her back to life.
Back to life, I guess that works too. I said back to light, but
Well, back to light. I thought you were like, yeah, fucking Gwyneth Paltrow coming back like a vengeful spirit. By my goop.
It's kind of like how every year Mariah Carey gets frozen in a big block of ice. Gwyneth Paltrow gets vitrified inside of one of her vagina-scented candles. And you gotta melt her out.
It's Mariah Carey in her containment unit.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, I do remember how annoying the yellow key is. You have to do like a really like precise like wall run up, and that like gets you to it, but it's like really obnoxious. Okay, alright, and yellow key.
Oh, sweet, you got it.
Yeah, there we go.
Alright, I'll recross the catwalk and get us out of here.
Yeah, that should be the exit, and then that should be probably the last level we do for tonight, because, yeah, next one is Black Tower, and that one is a long one.
I'm just actually noticing, like, right next to the little exit sign before you get onto the bridge, it's like, it's a half red, half yellow skull,
yeah, that's
totem
at least
there,
a good,
kinda
like,
tell you.
indicator that, like, oh yeah, you need the red and yellow keys before you advance here. Like, sometimes they do good, like, you know, proper like designs to help you like, oh yeah, this is what you're supposed to get before you go this way. But yeah, then for like every good design change, they have like 3 other designs. Like, why the fuck is it? Did you make it this way?
Alright, well, that was a good session, I would say. Got through
Yeah, I think that
9
went
levels.
Really well. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, for the record, Chad, I thought we were only going to be able to get through 5 levels today. We ended up getting through 9.
But here we are. We're just gamering our way through. I'm sure we'll start hitting the actual like wall soon enough though. 10 sounds like it's gonna be a bitch.
You know, Black Tower is one of the long ones, for sure. I wouldn't call it like a bitch per se, but it's definitely on the long side. But yeah, I honestly though, I think probably get this done in probably like a stream earlier than I think I was intending it to. So that's kind of neat.
Yeah, sweet. Well, thanks everyone for joining tonight. I hope you had a good time with me here and Grim as our first cooperative guest here on the channel.
Yes, Chad, I hope you enjoy me as the co-commentator for this stream. Or if not, well, I guess you won't have to deal with me after Master Levels if you don't like me for whatever reason.
Too bad if you don't like him. He's fun to have around. He's a good conversation partner as well.
Too bad, I'm staying.
Yeah, he's here. Sorry, he's gonna be editing things in the future, so you better get used to him.
I'm like, I'm stuck.
But yeah.
And besides, if you want to say like, I don't like you as a co-commentator, well, guess what? I'm gonna be in chat the whole time, so I'm still not gonna like you, and I'm still gonna be here. You can't get rid of that easily.
He's like a virus. He's like the nightmare virus. You gotta have like 2 heroes of legend to actually dispose of him. And we're currently looking for the first one.
I'm Sigma. I am the Sigma man.
Oh god, maybe I should get rid of him.
Now all I need is a giant mechanical fursuit to enter inside of and then beat you to death with my claws and fire.
Alright, and that sounds like a great place to end it. So if you enjoyed, please come back for next week. We're going to be doing Mega Man Prototype RPG on Monday, so that's going to be like Pokemon plus Mega Man, and I'm going to need things to talk about because there's going to be less action going on. And then Tuesday we'll be back with the next segment of Master Levels. So if you enjoy that, please come follow along, give a like, all the interaction shit that streamers beg for on YouTube.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, watch the last clip because I worked hard on it. I will keep shilling for that. God damn it.
Yeah, do watch that clip of Grimm's. It's pretty good. So yeah, we'll talk to everyone later. Have a good night, y'all. Bye.
Yeah, have a good night, everybody.
Now, if I could just, where's my mouse again? There it is. Okay, and broadcast.